Two giants in home internet, Google Fiber or Cox. Who truly stands out in 2025? Which one really delivers? On the left, Google Fiber, lightning fast and streamlined. And on the right, Cox, flexible coverage for nearly every neighborhood. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. Okay, let's lay out the battle plan. Here's the mind map. We're comparing price, speed and performance, availability, reliability, customer experience, and, extra features. Each of these categories can totally swing your decision, so stick with me as we go through them one by one. First up, price. So let's talk about Google Fiber. Honestly, their pricing is super simple. No weird hidden fees, no nickel and diming you for equipment or installation. Plus, unlimited data is just baked into the price, which is kind of refreshing, right? But fair note, if you're hoping for one of those ultra budget packages, maybe just for your grandma's email and cat videos, you won't find that here. Now, Cox comes in with those low entry plans. Great if you just want something basic. You can bundle with TV or home security too, which is cool. But watch out for those sneaky equipment fees. And if you want truly unlimited data, it stings. Almost $50 extra each month. Oh, and promo prices? Kiss those goodbye after 24 months. Google Fiber definitely wins this round for keeping things honest and upfront. Moving on, speed and performance. If you want fast, Google Fiber is out here flexing. You can get speeds from a whopping 1,000 megabits per second up. And yes, even 8,000 megabits per second. Both upload and download are symmetrical too. So if you're uploading videos, live streaming, or working from home, it's just chef's kiss. You get reliably high speeds with that low latency, which gamers will love. Slight catch. It might be kinda overkill if you're just browsing. Cox, meanwhile, has flexible plans. Speeds go from 10 megabits per second for grandma's email up to the 2 or 3 gigabit per second zone for the power users. Their plans cover gaming and streaming pretty well, but uploads on most packages are slower. And that top speed? You're paying way more. Also, not every Cox plan actually gives you true gigabit. Hands down, Google Fiber is taking the speed crown here. All right, now for availability, this is where things flip. So Google Fiber, yeah, it's the cool kid everyone wants at their party, but honestly, it only shows up at a few houses. It's growing, sure, but coverage is still super limited. On the other hand, Cox is basically everywhere. Urban, suburban, some rural spots. If you look up internet provider near me, odds are Cox pops up. Of course, not every location gets full gigabit, but that broad reach is huge. In this one, Cox is totally the winner. You can actually get it almost wherever you live. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know Google Fiber's fastest plan, that mind-blowing 8 gigabits per second, can basically download an entire 4K movie in just a few seconds? That's wild. Imagine not having to wait for anything, ever. Now, reliability. Google Fiber's reputation is kinda legendary here. Consistent speeds, no interference. That's the fiber advantage. You won't have those random slowdowns when everyone logs in after work. But real talk, that solid performance depends on them expanding fiber in your area, so it's not a given everywhere. Cox is generally reliable too, and they even have special gaming plans if low latency is your thing. But compared to fiber, you'll see more service interruptions. Plus, cable lines can get congested in busy neighborhoods. So Google Fiber takes this round for the true reliability factor. Let's talk customer experience. Google Fiber has great ratings for support, and they don't try to confuse you with complicated contracts. Just simple, locked-in pricing for 2 years. Downside? If your city doesn't have fiber, their help is out of reach. Now, Cox definitely tries here. They've got 24/7 support lines and extra help if you're bundling TV or security. But real talk, their complaint rate is way higher than most, and those hidden fees can turn a simple phone call into a headache. Winner's pretty clear. Google Fiber nails customer experience because they make it easy and don't play games. And finally, extra features. Google Fiber keeps things super simple. You just get solid, no-frills internet with free equipment. That's great if you just want fast internet, nothing else. The catch? No TV or home security bundles. Cox, though? Oh, they're the king of bundling. TV, streaming, home security, you name it, you can slap it onto your plan. And having those options? Pretty nice. But just know bundles can get out of hand with costs if you're not careful. For flexibility and options, Cox wins this round. If you put it all together, price, speed, reliability, everything, Google Fiber just keeps topping the charts. Cox puts up a real fight in availability and features, but Fiber's value and performance are hard to beat if you live where it's offered. So, bottom line, if you want ridiculous internet speeds, killer value, and don't want to mess around with contracts or bundles, check if Google Fiber is in your city. It's unbeatable for what it does. But if fiber isn't an option and you need bundles or more coverage, Cox is the safe, practical pick. You really got to pick based on your needs and where you live. Know someone debating their next internet service provider? Send them this comparison. It might save them hours of headaches. Want more tech matchups and guides? Hit that follow